Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lori. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark and on eBay. Today I have a really fun haul for you, as well as a quick little tour of Pittsburgh. I recently went out to Pennsylvania, dropped my daughter off at college, and then kept on driving and visited my son Anthony, who has his first apartment in Pittsburgh. So of course I had to do some thrifting there. I have two little stops that I made. My intention there wasn't to do any real heavy lifting as far as sourcing went, but I did want to get a taste for what some of the thrift stores were like in that area. I will also have a follow-up video to this. I stopped in two places in New York on my way home from Pennsylvania. The city had so much character, so many fantastic restaurants, and I just had the best time visiting Anthony. So I'll show you just a couple clips. I think I have like 5 to 7 minutes of footage combining some thrifting and some sightseeing in Pennsylvania, and then we'll follow it up with a haul at the end. So I'll be sure to put timestamps below. If you want to skip right to the haul, feel free to do so. And if you want to check out some of the things that I saw in Pittsburgh, stick around. I'll be right back. After doing some awesome sightseeing, Anthony has to pick up his new roommate at the airport, so I take this opportunity to do some shopping. I wanted to go to the bins. There are a few bins locations in Pittsburgh, and I put the wrong location in my GPS, so I ended up in just a regular Goodwill. It was a great little shop. I found it to be really clean, and the staff was super nice. I was definitely being very selective on this trip. I have a lot of inventory back at home, so I just wanted to pick things that really were interesting or, maybe a little lightweight. I've also been sourcing a lot of jeans retail arbitrage, so I'm not sure why I'm focusing on the jeans. I spy this American Girl doll horse, but I leave that behind. I see these Hugo Boss khaki jeans. They're men's, they're nice, but they didn't excite me too much, so I left those. Probably could have gotten like 30 for those. Same on these red Bowden pants. I left those behind because I have a very similar pair. It's a Nordstrom house brand that hasn't sold yet. And we're heading out of summer, so didn't want to pick up another red pair of pants. This is a pair of Athleta leggings. I thought about these for a bit. The label was a little worn, and I just thought that the style was slightly dated. They were low waist. I have a good amount of leggings that need to be listed back at home. These are some Pilcro jeans. There was a little excessive wear on there. I think the jeans were like in the $7 range, but I picked up just a few things here. I was here for about an hour, and then we met back up with Anthony and went to dinner. And here are some things we went to the following day. Anthony brought us to the Strip District, which is one of his favorite neighborhoods in Pittsburgh. We ate brunch at DeLuca's, which was amazing. There was a line out the door. And this was a fun little botanical shop we went to. This fish market was so classic, and when we went to the back of the store here by the fish and the lobster, at one point one of the lobster jumped out. I did not see it, and I tripped over it in my Birkenstocks, and I just felt the lobster on my toe, and I jumped a mile. All right, this was a huge highlight for our Italian family. This is known as PenMac. It's the Pennsylvania Macaroni Company. It is Pittsburgh's #1 Italian imported food store and purveyor of fine artisanal cheeses. It was such an authentic shop. I loved every corner of this store. Jay was desperately trying to buy groceries for Anthony, and Anthony kept telling him no. We managed to get him a t-shirt, some bread, maybe some cheese, and some pasta.
I always get mediums. You think this is going to be too small on me? It looks small.
Hey, look at me. I finally made it to the bins. Here I am in the outskirts of Pittsburgh meeting my good friend Rafaela, the bins queen. All right, so we gotta get end tables for Angie for her dorm. Is that sticking? I think that works. Oh, pardon me. All right, this is Rafaela and I am the worst sometimes when it comes to footage. That is the only picture I have of the two of us. We just got so excited to see one another and catch up. We first met back in our American Girl days when we both worked together. She was the lead in my department, and then she left to move to Pittsburgh to pursue reselling full-time. I'm sure many of you have heard my story. So she's been back to Massachusetts several times, but this was my first time in Pittsburgh, so it was so nice to see her. She was getting ready to move into her new house that is going to be a warehouse and her home, so I was very excited for her. I was just poking around the bins. Again, this was more for the experience. I wasn't so focused on getting a ton of inventory. I grabbed that Levi's jacket, I think it was like a faux leather, and gave it to Rafaela. It was a little heavy for me to take home, but I think she decided to keep it. During the time that I was there, they did not switch the bins out at all. So about an hour and a half, I don't know how long these items had been sitting there. It was a pretty low-key day at the bins, but it was so nice to see Rafaela and Mike and catch up a little bit. I did manage to find a few bread and butter things that I will share with you in the haul. I hope you enjoyed this quick little tour of Pittsburgh. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you've ever been to these bins. Let me know how thrifting is for you in Pittsburgh. I had such a great time. I can't wait to go back. So welcome back. I hope you enjoyed my little tour of Pittsburgh. It was so nice to see Anthony. So much fun to check in with Rafaela. So let's get started. I have just 3 things that I ended up getting at that thrift store. And then I have some things that I picked up at the bins. I think in total I have about 17 items. And if I can think of what I spent on stuff, I will let you know. So first up, you saw in that Thrift With Me haul, I found this really unique macrame, probably vintage bag. I really thought this was interesting because of the wooden dowels. That's definitely what sold me on it. And it's a really thick macrame. Sometimes I see these bags and they just aren't as substantial. I mean, this is super thick. Could be handmade. There's no tag or anything on the inside. I just thought this was gorgeous for the fall. A really nice bohemian little vintage throwback vibe. And the wooden dowels I thought were just so cool. I think I paid $6 or $7 for this. The handbags were either $5.99 or $6.99 at that Goodwill. I do already have this listed for $48. So I really think that is a unique purse. I'm excited to see if that gets any activity. I also found these Kate Spade heels, which were in perfect condition. I mean, these were just beautiful. They are this gold metallic pointed toe shoe by Kate Spade. They are a size 6.5, and there's the Kate logo. These are just in gorgeous condition, and shoes I believe were $6.99. I picked those up. In this store, it was funny because I had found a little end table. You saw me shopping for a bedside table for Angelina. We stopped back in State College on our way back from Pittsburgh and brought her to lunch with her boyfriend, and we dropped off her bedside table that we ended up getting at the bins. But when I was at this first stop, there was this end table, and I took a picture of it. It was only $3.99. Turned the corner, sent it to Angelina, said, "What do you think of this?" She wrote, "Great, buy it." And I literally turned around and it was gone. I am not joking, like 60 seconds. So I went to the front of the store to do some detective work. And sure enough, there was the woman at the register with my little side table. I was so mad that I didn't grab it right away, but then it worked out. The one we got at the bins was just $4.99 or $5.99. And then we also got a little bookcase that Jay is using in his closet. So yeah, can't beat the prices. So I was a little thrown off because I was upset while I was shopping that that had been purchased right under my nose. It was so hot while we were there, and true to the way I pack, which is very last minute, and I'm always like just bringing denim and black pieces with me wherever I go because that's like my go-to wardrobe. I was so hot that I was looking for a sundress. We were going out to Shadyside, which is a really nice neighborhood in Pittsburgh that night, and they shut down the street. Oh, what is it? It's called Jam on Walnut. If anybody's familiar, they get live music. We felt like grandparents. It was all young people. It was really fun. But I was considering wearing this dress. I didn't end up wearing it. But this is such a cute dress from Urban Outfitters that I picked up that day. It is a size large. It's a maxi dress. So adorable, kind of this peasant style, almost like that kind of crinkly fabric to it. What I loved about this, and what I don't always see with sundresses, is that it was kind of a modest cut across the top, and it had normal straps that I could wear with a regular bra. I feel like a lot of times with sundresses, they're either super low or they have a tiny little spaghetti strap, or they're very low in the back and my bra shows. So I just was kind of excited at the top of this. I might wear it a couple times because it's super cute. And it does have some ruffle trim at the bottom. But anyways, this is also listed. I think I have this listed for like $35 or $38. A lot of the maxi dresses at Urban Outfitters are between $69 and $89. So this is actually such a great deal for $38, I think. And it's in beautiful condition, size large, and it is listed. Those are the only three things that I got at the Goodwill store. As I mentioned in the video, my intention was to go to the bins that first day because there are 3 bins locations in and around Pittsburgh. And I put in the wrong address, and I was kind of frustrated when I got there. And Jay was frustrated because he's like, here I was, I just drove 20 minutes to bring you shopping and you're disappointed. So I kind of spun my wheels a little bit. Then that woman took my thing. So that wasn't like the best trip ever. But I did get 3 nice things. Then we went back to sightseeing and hanging out in Pittsburgh. Anthony had picked his roommate up at the airport. So on the second day that we were there, the boys wanted to go pick up a TV at Walmart. So that's when Jay took me to the bins, and that's when I met up with Rafaela. And these are some of the things that I got at the bins. I picked up this wooden bowl, which I love so much. It's just a very simple bowl. Would be great for, you know, I would probably put something inside of this, and then you could do like salsa. I wouldn't put food directly in here. Or even more so than for food use, it's just a great little trinket bowl to put, like, you know, could catch your keys. Might be cute for like jewelry or something like that. You can keep it on your desk, but look at the detail on this. I think it's so beautiful. Very lightweight. I like to pick up wooden pieces for hard goods because I can store them without worrying about them breaking. This was made in the Philippines. Really cute. So I will probably list this around $25, maybe $28, and see what I get for offers. I think it's a really pretty bowl. I also picked up this Vineyard Vines sweatshirt. You saw me pass on a Vineyard Vines t-shirt. Vineyard Vines is touch and go for me. I've mentioned it so many times. Living in New England, I find a ton of it up here. It moves a little better for me in the summer. Some pieces do better than others. This is just a basic, it's a funnel neck Shep shirt, and I will probably list this around $32. I used to try to list Vineyard Vines pretty high. Oh no, what is that? Oh, bummer. This brand haunts me sometimes. Okay, look what I just found. This will probably end up getting donated. Or I don't even know if it's worth listing because their stuff can sit for a while. So that wasn't a very good buy. This also, this is just a Victoria's Secret tank top. I'm not sure if this is part of a pajama set. I think that it is. So this also wasn't a great buy. Like I said, they didn't rotate the bins at all. I was very focused on shopping with Rafaela and catching up with her. So I don't think it was like my best bins trip. But anyways, this is really cute. Maybe I'll just give this to Angie. She could wear it with some like high-waisted jeans or something if she would like it. These are just some green Fabletic leggings. These were one of the last things I grabbed, and it was funny because I felt them and I'm like, these feel really good. I thought they might be Lululemon, but I didn't see the Lulu sign anywhere, and these were inside out. So when I finally I just grabbed them because I really liked this color for fall, and it's like a compression fit. So when I got home, I saw the F. So this is the Fabletics logo, if you're curious. Let me get in there a little bit better. And I mean, Fabletics is a little bit like Vineyard Vines for me. Doesn't move very fast. Some pieces move faster than others. They usually go though between like $18 and $25. I think I have had some Fabletics leggings sell upwards of $30, but that is more the exception and not the rule, unless it's like a really unique piece. I had a Demi Lovato piece that sold pretty well for me. It was like a mesh jacket. I have a sports bra right now that has Maddie Ziegler modeling it, and that's her line. So sometimes depending on who they collaborate with, some of those pieces do better than others. So we'll see how those do. Those are pretty basic. I think that's more like an $18 to $22 return. I got this Green Day shirt, which I think I'm keeping, unless the comps are good. I cut all my t-shirts. I hate crew necks, and so this is already cut for me. And it looks to be my size. I like this color. I love Green Day. I was supposed to see Green Day when I was like a senior in college, and Jay was driving this big conversion van at the time. He was going to UMass Amherst. He was coming down to visit. All my girlfriends and I were geared up to go, and it was like in an open stadium. It was general seating, and somebody like got trampled. People got hurt on the way in, and they canceled the concert. So I never saw them. It was kind of a bummer. This I found right away, and I love this because this is like Pittsburgh Steeler gold. You see gold and black everywhere in Pittsburgh. And this is a reverse weave champion hoodie. This was one of the first things that I grabbed, and I was really excited for this. It's just basic, probably $25, $30, but I love a good reverse weave. Not all champions have a great return, and who does the lower line of champion? Oh, it's Target. I don't pick up that champion ever. But this old school style, thick, chunky hoodie, I think is just a good basic. It does have some wash wear, almost like the beginning of some pilling on it, but it's great. I'm excited to list that. For back to school time too is kind of good. I grabbed this vintage Ellen Tracy. I think it's vintage. Can't be sure actually, but it is an adjustable belt. It just goes like this, and I think it's so cool. So it goes from like small to large, and I really loved this clasp as well. It's just a turnkey clasp. So it comes out like this, go like that, and you twist, and then you can adjust in the back. I thought this was a really cool belt. Had a lot going for it. I loved the buckle, and I loved that it was adjustable, and that it was leather, and that it was at the bins. So excited for that. Probably list that around 30. This is just a pink Victoria's Secret. It was kind of this kind of day at the bins. Like I was grabbing stuff I wouldn't necessarily grab otherwise, but this is a cute little ringer tee, super lightweight. I mean, this was probably 40 cents, if that. That could be something that I might bring to like a Plato's Closet. I don't even know if Plato's would accept it. This too is something I wouldn't mind bringing to Plato's. It's Mosimo, which I don't even know if Target carries this line anymore, but it's this really fun neon yellow pencil skirt, and it's new with tag, and it's a size 8 and really cute. Some of the comps on this skirt were as low as $8, but I did see some sold in the $20 range, $20 to $25. So I would be happy with a $20 return on that. Some of these lower level pieces that aren't going to bring me much money, I will probably put on the back burner and list some of my higher end stuff first. Maybe put those in a pile to bring to a consignment store, bring to Plato's Closet, send to ThredUp, like that sort of thing. I probably won't list those items right away. These are probably the best thing that I found in Pittsburgh. I was really excited, was not expecting to find Lululemon at these bins on this particular day, but I did catch the logo on these. Lululemon I can feel a mile away. That's why the Fabletics threw me off, because sometimes I can just tell by the feeling, but these are really cute. They're kind of a abstract camo style, and they are cropped blue and gray. They're really cute. I don't think these are listed yet, but I'll probably list them around $50 or $55. They're really cute, and I believe they're a size 6. So if you're unfamiliar with Lululemon leggings, the newer styles, if you turn in the pocket, they always have this little circle dot. And oh my God, forgive my nails, they are a hot mess right now. So these are a 6. I saw the dot in there. Yeah, some of the older styles won't have it, but most of them do. Most of the ones that I find these days do. So Rafaela is primarily an eBay seller. So she brought this sweater over to me, and this is Stella and Dot. I have a really good friend who I used to work for at American Girl. Rafaela also worked with her. Her name's Jenna. She sells Stella and Dot, and I love their jewelry. I love their clothing and their accessories. I'm just cheap basically, so unless I'm like hosting a party for Jenna and getting stuff for free, I don't always purchase from them. But I've always eyed this sweater. This is an extra large, so it's my size, and Rafaela brought it over to me, and she's like, I don't know that this will do really well for me on eBay, so do you want it for Poshmark? So I was really excited. So I'm gonna list it as buttons on the side. I'm gonna try to wear it once or twice. Maybe I'll wear it in a video or something. But I think they did this sweater in a couple different styles on the Stella and Dot website, but they either wouldn't have my size, or you know, it was like $89, and even with a little discount, I didn't want to invest in it. But seeing it in person, it's really beautiful, and I find that they do have really nice quality pieces. So I was happy that Rafaela gave that to me. This I grabbed at the bins as well, and it's a really nice shawl. It says Design Works Home, so maybe it's not a shawl. Maybe it is a tablecloth of some sort. Maybe that's what it is. This is the tag. It was made in India. And it's 100% merino wool. Design Works Holding Incorporated. It's really beautiful. Oh, check this out. The colors are so nice. Maybe it's a throw blanket or a tablecloth of sorts, but it's a beautiful design and it's merino wool. So wanted to grab that. All right, I picked up this American Eagle top that I think is really cute. I think this is adorable. Great transition piece for back to school. Cute with some jeans. Still lightweight when it's warm back in the classroom. And it's got like a little lace detail at the top here. It's an extra large. Maybe I'll wear this today. I have to go to a cookout at my brother-in-law's. This is really cute. And the last thing that I picked up was this new with tag dress. I thought this was so cute. It's just like, I think it's a high-low style. No, it's just a maxi. It's this teal color with these little fluttery short-sleeved V-necks. I think it's a really flattering fit. It's Sienna Sky, and it actually has a Marshall's tag. So if I happen to find something like this from TJ Maxx or Marshall's, I'll remove the Marshall's tag and then just sell it with the brand tag. And you know, price it accordingly. So they have this priced at $19.99 at Marshall's. I'll probably start this at $30. I think this is a really versatile dress. I think you could wear this to a lot of places, and it's casual enough that it would work in a lot of different environments. So I loved that. So that wraps things up for my haul from Pittsburgh. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. I'll be doing a follow-up video to this with my New York trip. Then I'll be back to some more local shopping real soon. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll be back soon. Bye everyone.